If you are drowning in business decisions, your problem isn't too many choices. It's that you don't have an internal reference point. Because without an internal reference point for your business, every new tool, strategy, expert advice seem urgent and you end up responding to them instead of choosing them intentionally. Once you have an internal reference point for your business, you can instantly tell what belongs to you and what doesn't. Hi, I'm Katrina, a strategy advisor with 15 years of working experience. And in my practice, I have seen smart, responsible business owners making wrong business decisions that could have been easily avoided. In this short video, I'll show you how you can easily build your internal reference point for your business and how to use it to sort through solutions and options in seconds and make the right business choices confidently every time. In just a minute, you will learn what are the three main components of an internal reference point that instantly tells you which solutions belong to you and which are just the noise and you can confidently drop them. There are three different types of solutions. Great solutions that belong to you, great solutions that belong to someone else, and solutions that don't belong to anyone. We actually have data that show us that about 40% of startups fail because they don't solve any real problem. To know what belongs to you and what doesn't is the first step in order to make the right decisions for your business intentionally instead of just reacting whatever shows up in front of you. The internal reference point for your business consists of three main components. The first one is a clear desired future state, so whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. The second one is identified root cause of the real problems. And the third one is a thorough understanding of your target audience. Let's start with the first one. If you don't know where you're going, every strategy and every solution sound like a good idea. But we have to remember that solutions only really make sense in relation to their destination. That's why certain solution can be fantastic for one business and detrimental or catastrophic for another. A clear desired future state helps you ensure that every decision and every choice you make is benefiting your business and intentionally bringing you closer to whatever you're trying to achieve. So how do you go about building a clear desired future state? Ask yourself this question. If you woke up one day in the future, what would have to be true for you to know that you have achieved what you wanted? Be as specific as you can. What are the different features and characteristics of this state? What does it feel like? What does it look like? What are you doing? What are you not doing? And so on. Let's move on to the second component. Solutions are not inherently good or bad, but most businesses waste money on solving the wrong problem. Across various surveys and research, we can see that around 70% of solutions fail because they are focusing on solving the symptoms and not the root causes of the real problems. The symptoms are things that are superficial, for example, negative customer feedback. A root cause is a mechanism that creates the symptom, such as in the case of negative client feedback, it could be something like insufficient training, broken processes, inefficiencies in a delivery chain, and so on. If you don't fix the root cause of a real problem, you are going to waste resources and the problems will keep on coming back no matter what you try. There are various exercises that you can use to find the root cause of the real problem that you are dealing with, such as 5 whys, fishbone, what must be true, causal chain map, recurrence test. You can pick one or a combination of these exercises to find out whether the problem you are dealing with is a symptom or the real problem that requires your attention, and then to find its root cause. Now let's move on to the third and last component. Without a thorough understanding of your target audience, you will keep choosing the solutions that no one cares about and that have no real impact. Most business problems come from trying to appeal to too many people at once. Without a thorough understanding of your target audience, you will waste money on building products or services that no one wants. You will chase the wrong opportunities. You will copy strategies that worked for someone else but might be detrimental to your own business. And you will waste money optimizing things that don't matter to your actual buyer. Remember, not everyone needs to want what you sell. You just need to make sure that the right people do. To build empathy with your customers and to really understand their needs, pains, and wants, you first need to collect a variety of information. You can do this through one-on-one conversations, surveys, or even online community forums such as Quora, Reddit, or Facebook groups. You then use this information in customer empathy maps to find out who is your ideal customer, what's their industry, stage, budget, mindset, what are they trying to achieve, what is their desired outcome, What are their problems and pain points, and is there a desire to solve those? What do they say they need versus what they actually need? What have they already tried and why it didn't work? What other solutions exist that your customers are using? What do they need to believe to buy? What are their trust triggers? And what matters most to them when choosing? Is it speed, quality, price, support, simplicity, and so on? This can be as simple or as advanced as you need it to be. Remember, this is not about niching. This is about you building empathy with your target audience so that you can speak the same language and ultimately so that you can give them what they need. You can use it to filter through any solution or choice in front of you and to know whether it belongs to you or not, and in this way to eliminate your risk of making the wrong business decision. Now that we have all three components, let's build an internal reference point that is personalized to your business. Without an internal reference point, every request feels urgent and every solution feels like magic that is just the thing you needed. This leads to making the wrong business decisions and even missing out on various viable opportunities. To apply the internal reference point to any solution, ask yourself these two questions. The first one is this solution helping me achieve or at least bring me closer to the desired future state? This could be your vision, business goals, financial achievements, whatever it might be. And the second question is this solution helping me resolve the problem that I am facing? The problem could be internal, in which case you are applying the solution to the root cause of the real problem, and the solution is helping you to make your business run smoother. Or it could be external, in which case you are applying the solution to the problems that your customers are facing, and in that way the solution is helping you to serve your target audience better. It can also be a combination of the two, so where the solution helps you to run your business smoother so that you can serve your customers better and resolve their problems faster and more efficiently. That's it. If a solution fails either of these, it's not yours. This way, you will be able to eliminate a large number of solutions that don't belong to you. You'll be able to avoid falling for trending solutions or fancy packaging, and that way avoid wasting your time and money. Now you are probably asking, how do I sort through the solutions that belong to me? Because it's usually more than one. Well, I tell my clients all the time, don't buy a Ferrari if all you need is a bicycle. 2025 survey found that 99% of marketers admit to underutilizing key features of their marketing technology, and many use only 50 to 75% of available features. According to Gartner's 2023 marketing technology report, companies use only about 33% of their marketing technology. Research by Boston Consulting Group in 2025 found that only about 5% of companies are actually deriving meaningful value from their investments in AI, even though many are pouring significant resources into the technology. The first filter, where you apply the internal reference point, allows you to understand which solutions belong to you and which don't. Now you are left with a smaller, refined group of solutions, but you have to understand which of these is the one that is the most optimal for your business, and therefore it fits like a glove. The final solution that you choose has to be aligned with the way that your business is structured and the way that it operates within that structure. Solution A could be a fantastic fit for delivering various future desired outcomes and really good at resolving various customer or business problems. This way, it would pass through the filter of the internal reference point and make its way to the shortlist or the shortlisted options and solutions that you are still considering. However, it might not be aligned with the way that you create or deliver value. That's why the final solution that you are going to choose has to be the one that is aligned with the way that your business is structured and the way that your business operates within that structure. By using the internal reference point filter, you are going to reduce your overwhelm and only focus on the solutions that, at least theoretically, have a potential to deliver the benefits and the desired outcomes that you are after. Making good business decisions gets way easier once you have an internal reference point personalized to your business, which means a clear desired future state, identified root cause of the real problem that you are dealing with, and a thorough understanding of a target audience. Because once you have that, you can instantly tell which solutions belong to you and which don't. If you want help building your own internal reference system so that you can turn it into a simple decision filter for your business, you can book a call with me. There is a link in the description. You can also subscribe to this channel where every week I bring new strategy advice that'll help you make better business decisions, choose the right solutions faster, and grow your business without overwhelm.